Hey, I want to show you a thing that I do on Mondays called Monday Hour One. And that's part of I learned it in my coach training, but I use it every week. It's kind of a cross between a to-do list and a calendar schedule, but it's also a project manager. You don't really need anything special for it. You can use pencil and paper. Over the holidays, I got myself a Rocket book. They don't all come with a Schnauzer. That's just a sticker of my dog. And a Rocket book is sort of like a write-on, wipe-off notebook. With mine has 28 pages, and I write on it, and then I don't need that stuff, so I erase it. Before that, I was just throwing out pieces of paper. And I'll take a picture of this, but what I've done is essentially broken my life into 3 quadrants. So I have 2 jobs. One is my 9 to 5 communications job, and then the other is my work as a coach. And then I have a personal life, and they all have things, projects, things I want to get done. So I put them in here, and I color coded them. I don't always remember to do this, but this time I did. So my day job is blue, my coaching work is purple, and my personal life is black in this. So part 2, after having my kind of list of projects and some high-level notes about what I need to do to move those on, I go to the schedule part. And so what I really have just done is made up a little calendar. Nothing too magical about that. Days across the top, times down the side, a couple of little notes in the bottom right for things that I can remember to do. Like if I'm feeling down, I can listen to music, or I can fill the bird feeders and watch them out my window, that sort of thing. So that stuff stays there, and I can leave the days and the times there. And then I go through and fill in everything that is already booked on my calendar. So if I have a doctor's appointment, I put it there, and that's personal, so I match the color, do that in black. If I have a staff meeting for my day job, I put it there in blue, that sort of thing. So after those things that are required of me are on my calendar, then I look at the things that I want to do for me that I will feel bad. I will be mad if I don't get them done. And so I'm doing a lot of running and biking right now. So I'm going to look at the weather all week and note it on my calendar, and then pick the days and the times that are going to be best for biking and running based on what else is already on my calendar. So here's what that looks like. I have a little bit of a cold. You guys are nice to put up with my scratchy throat. You can see that I've filled in things based on color. And mostly right now it's just stuff I'm already obligated to do. It doesn't actually move me forward on projects yet. But it is, this is when I've got to show up for either my day job or my coaching business. And in this, I also put in when I plan to do my running and biking. It looks like it's not going to rain all week until Saturday, so I just put the temperature in there, and then to me, mid-40s, so lunchtime seems like the most temperate time to go for bikes and runs. So I built that in, and I've got things on there like watch Rachel Maddow. Monday night, my wife and I have a standing date to watch Rachel Maddow. So next you'll see that there's a lot of stuff on this list, on this project list, that isn't yet on my calendar. There's just a lot of stuff that is not structured by somebody else that I've got to put some structure to. And so next I'll look through my calendar, my schedule, and see where I've got blocks of time where I can put in chunks of this. And I'm going to base when I work based on a couple of things: what I want to accomplish by the end of the week, and prioritize the things that are most important, because I know I can't get everything done this week. And of the things I want to move forward, what's most important on those projects. So for example, I've got an event I've got to plan for work, for my 9 to 5 job, that really needs to get moved along. So I'm going to prioritize that, and then a publication I need to do for them. So those 2 projects are are top of mind for 9 to 5 work. And then in my coaching business, I need to create some marketing materials, do some outreach. That's also very important, but that gets to happen in my not 9 to 5 hours. And then personal life, I've got to wedge that stuff in. That's usually the stuff that falls off because I'm booked elsewhere. But I do want to do need to replace my social security card so I can get my real ID so I can travel more easily. Life happens, right? So next I'll fill in the blanks. So I've gone through and taken almost everything on my list and everything with a box around it now has a place on my schedule. It's not as scary as it looks. I mean, it looks like my schedule's pretty busy, but that's kind of the nature of work, right? I got to get some stuff done. So I went through a color-coded. That doesn't mean that I haven't built in some flexibility. I have. I've padded some times. I've front-loaded the week. Usually I'm a little bit more productive early in the week, later in the week. Then I've got some more time later. If I get behind on any particular project, then I can add some elements to work on later in the week. And that doesn't give my brain too much permission to goof off. So that's good. And then at the end, 5 o'clock on Friday, right up there, it's a thing called Friday Hour Done. And that is a chance to look back and see what bits are still left over from the projects. Some of these projects aren't going to be done this week. I'm just moving them along. So where are they and what do I need to get done next week? Kind of think through what I did. See where I might have cut myself short. So if I was inefficient, did that mean I didn't get a walk? Or does that mean I didn't plan my meals very well? That sort of thing. So give me a chance to assess, not to beat myself up on what I did or didn't do, but just to kind of give me information so I can move forward from there. And so that's Monday hour 1. And here it is, 8:15. I've already done my Monday hour 1. And you've gone along for the ride. If this is of interest to you, if this is something that you think is helpful for our group, I can put together a little workshop on it, answer questions. We can go through a live example. But hope this helps. And one thing I forgot was, as I get things done, I can check them off. It's pretty great. Or with my Write On, Wipe On, I check them off, but then it's pretty satisfying to go back through and erase and just take them off if I can.